Hi there, welcome to my dining room table. I'm going to show you how to make lemongrass bath salts today, which is really easy, and it makes a fun little gift that you can either use as a shower prize, or you can add it to another gift, or you can just give a big batch and you can have that be a gift in and of itself. So what we need to start with is the supplies that you'll need. First of all, you want to get something that you can put the bath salts into once you have them made. And I've got a variety of things here. These are little plastic cylindrical cases, and the lid just screws on. I've got this that probably had ketchup or A1 sauce in it that I got at a hotel or a restaurant or something. I love little jars anyway. Baby food jar will work. This one, I think we might have gotten those online. I've just been collecting these for years. This actually had green olives in it a couple days ago, and we came to the end of it, and I washed it up, took off the label, and I've got a really pretty container now for them. And this was probably pickles, so I just saved them. And then I've also got test tubes of different sizes and different things, you know, the plastic top, a cork top, and a screw-on top. Any of them will work, and I'll talk about decorating them in a minute. And also, here's my favorite little teeny tiny one, if you can see that. It's hardly seeable, it's so tiny, but anyway, I'm going to show you how to put on the label. So then, as far as ingredients, you need Epsom salt, and you don't want to get it with any kind of a extra scent, because they're already going to be using, well, this is another ingredient, is the lemongrass essential oil. And then I've got food coloring, and I've got yellow and green to make the kind of green that I want for these. And then if you want to use these for the labels, you can. You don't have to put a label on them, but I like to do the whole job start to finish. And I have, this is what the free printable looks like, although it's part way used up right now. But I'll be showing you more about that in a minute. I've got some twine here. We've got some glue to put it on with, and then some tape for covering it. So first, let's make the bath salts. And what I'm going to do is just pour in a bunch. You don't want to fill this up because you want to have plenty of room for shaking it up and mixing it. So I'm going to put in about, let's just do like maybe 3 or 4. You can see I've got 4 drops of that, and then I'm just going to do 1 drop of green for now. If I think it needs more green later, I'll add it, but it probably won't, because green is pretty strong. And then I'm going to put in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 drops of the lemongrass essential oil. So put on your lid, and it needs to be a very tightly fitting lid. You do not want something that it's going to be able to fly off, or it's pretty fun to clean up. I turn it all different directions, and I keep my hand on it. Even if it's tight, that can be quite a bit of force pushing against that lid. So I'm going to go all different directions so that those colors and the oil drops get mixed in all the way through it. Okay, let's see what it looks like so far. Oh, there we go. I'd say that's pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and use that. And the reason I use, well, what you want is a Cool Whip container. At least I like this because it's flexible. So this actually becomes my spout for pouring it in. Like, for example, with this one, I can just use this and pour them in. I don't need to do the whole thing, but that's the idea. If you're going to be putting it into something like this, if it's tiny enough, you can put it right into this, but this isn't really quite big enough. So you might want to make a paper funnel and pour it through that, or if you have a regular funnel. I just take a piece of paper, I'll just show you, and I just roll it up like this. Put a piece of tape on it. Make sure that the opening is tiny enough to go into whatever your item is. So here's another one here. So put the tape on it and then put it in here. Make sure it's big enough for the salts to fit through. You can even cut a little extra, clip off that, and then you just pour it in. So this enables you to, I could actually even do it like this without taping it, but I'm not going to right now. So let's see. So now we're going to take, it's a free printable, and whenever you punch out something, you want to have your punch upside down so that you can see the shape here that it's going to be. Let's see, I'm going to do one over here. Okay, So I'm just going to pop that. Okay, so I'm going to use one tiny one to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to do one that's a little bit bigger for one of the larger ones. And so you can see it right there. And I'm going to just pop it into my hand like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this one onto this right here, okay, with the glue. But the problem with just plain paper is that it's not going to hold up very well in the bathroom, which is where you're going to use them. These also would be good to use in, well, for a bath, of course, but then also a foot bath. Really nice feel and nice on your skin. So that's on there. So what I do with my tape is, let me cut off a piece. And I'm going to just put this on over it. You go from one side to the other so you don't have any little, you know, bubbles. So now all I'm going to do is just cut there. You won't be seeing too much. You can get tinier scissors and do a better job of this if you want. But this works. I'm going to get those off so they won't stick to my tape. So go around there. And then just press it on down and you can hardly even see the edges. So there's that. I'm going to take a piece of twine and just wrap it around and tie it quickly. You see what I'm doing there? It's not, this isn't even hard. Everybody knows how to do twine. So I'm going to tie a little bow. So there, that is, upside down. Okay. So then with these, with the test tubes, what I do is I'll take this and actually I'm going to, since this is going to be on something curvy, I will take it like this and just kind of roll it like you would do gift wrap ribbon. Okay, so now it's already rolled. It's bent. Those fibers are bent so that they won't want to stick up, especially as you're working with it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the back and make sure it's not on upside down. So I'm putting that on like that. And you can do it at an angle if you prefer the angled look. And then once again, I'm going to take a piece of tape. And you can make this go all the way around, part way around. It, of course, just needs to cover up the front, the label on the front. So can you see this here? Okay, so I start in the middle, and then I press around. I'm keeping this side up, press, 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 so that I don't get big wrinkles or bubbles in there, and then go to the other side. Okay, so there's that. And then that would be filled with lemongrass bath salts, and it's all ready to go. So that is the basic idea then. Very easy, very fast. So that's it, and thank you for watching.